Hello everybody. Just a short video here. Sorry about all the noises. We are outside. We got all the animals loose over here. So it's gonna be a lot of noise. We're not 100% into doing all the stuff uh, yet. We don't even have a editing program or nothing like that. We lost the computer. It crashed. And I have not even tried to get another computer or program um, to we got another computer, but we haven't even tried to get another program to edit. So I'm not gonna edit this. I'm gonna shoot it straight as it is. And with that being said, if this bird get loose, I'm gonna try to get it back later because this is not being touched. This bird came from the mama to the kid box and hasn't been touched. I grabbed the bird just now to record this video. um, a little things that I want to talk about these birds is that I've seen all the time, and this is the one thing that really concern. Um, if you care about your birds in some kind of way, there's a lot of mosquitoes here too. That I have been in places where they have either chickens, any kind of birds, and these people just grab them and they do not care. You see a bunch of feathers on their hands. You see how they twist the wings, how they twist the legs or the head, and even grab them by the head or something. It's okay. They molt. They're gonna lose feathers, whatever. It's okay. They're gonna bring them back. But if you want the bird some kind of shape, uh, every feather that they drop, they gotta replace that feather. They are using whatever it is on their body to replace that feather. Uh, it doesn't matter what time it comes off. And don't take me wrong, feather's gonna come off when you grab them or don't, whatever. It's gonna come off anyway. You can't do it perfectly, and we're not gonna talk about a perfect way of grabbing a bird, but some things that you have to take in consideration when you grab a bird, or just don't grab it. Just don't grab it. Um, if you let's say chickens, if you turn them loose, watch those feathers. When you turn this chicken loose, it's gonna have better feathers than a bird that is on a pin. Uh, unless this pin is really big and it's almost like it's loose. That's the only way. Um, anyway, we're just gonna talk about some details that you have to think about when you're grabbing a bird. Let's say uh, pigeons, let's say homers or rollers, which is what we deal with. First, you got to think about your hands. Your hands. If you're sweaty, don't go and grab a bird. I'm saying don't go and grab a bird. Try to avoid it. Try to do it on a different time. Think about it. Is it needed for you to grab it or not? I mean, you're gonna take a bunch of feathers off of it when your hands are sweaty, and then I've seen other people having these birds and chickens or whatever with all ugly feathers on the tail, on the body, on the top of the wings where they grip the bird. That's the same way I do it, but think about the details. I'm gonna show you this bird because it's trying to get away from me. So it might get away from me. I just grabbed it. And things to think about is your hands, okay? What I'm doing is just cupping the bird. You see the wing is in a bad position, but I'm not putting pressure on it, but I know it's secure. When it flaps, I can still grab it, okay? So, but I know I'm not squeezing the bird. I'm not messing up the feathers. And I want to show you that, how it's moving. I should have, you see how it's doing? Okay, this bird has never been touched, okay? I've been trying to cover it. And what I'm going to talk about is, you see the feathers here? They are not messed up. That's the little color on it, okay? The feather on the back is wrong, as you can see right here, okay? It's wrong, and I know that the wing is down. You see right here? The wing is down from her body, and that's probably why she hasn't flapped. But you see what I'm doing? I'm trying to cover the wing so she don't have room to flap that wing, okay? And I need to get it in position, a position that is safe. um, and I'm not gonna let her escape, or I'm gonna try not to let her escape. Now I got my other hand, and I got her whole body on that. When I get it in better position, You see it's still not squeezing. That wing is still in the same position. So I got a whole bird, okay? I'm just not gonna let it flap. If she does, I'm gonna protect it with the other hand and get the wing back in, okay? Okay, now we got the wing, but that's not the position yet, okay? Now we got the wing back her butt on her body, okay? But I don't have her yet. That's what I meant to say. I don't have her secure yet. So I'm trying to get her with my body because she's gonna flap the other way. There it is. So what I'm gonna do from here, I got the bird secure, and I'm not squeezing her. You know, I'm not squeezing her. She's still scarish. Okay. Now, but I got her. Okay. I get her back in position. I go back to my body. You lined up those feathers, those wings on her body. Okay. Now you see the legs. Okay. Now I'm gonna grab the legs. Okay. I'm gonna make sure they are fine. I'm putting my finger over it. Then when you grab those legs, it's less likely for her to start flapping. So I need her on this hand. I need her on this hand. That's probably why I'm using this hand. The wings, okay. Now I'm going to her breast right here, and I'm gonna go the same as my other hand. I'm grabbing the legs. Now I got the legs. This is for a homer or a roller, I guess, for pigeons. Now, she's never been held. I want you to know that, okay? Now she's got the chance to flap, okay? But I'm not squeezing her. I'm not squeezing her, and I'm not damaging her feathers, okay? She's trying to get away. She's putting some kind of pressure, but my fingers are still loose, okay? Make sure my hands are dry. You see those feet? When you grab those feet, and also make sure you don't squeeze all the feathers. You see, she pulled 1 foot. You got to think about, see with that, think about that. So you have to pull them back, like when, just like that. If they are not straight up, they're just leaning back, just like that, not pulling them back. And now I kind of have her, okay? And this is what, you see how she flapped right now? So I'm gonna go back again and get her in position, get her wings, make sure her body is not, there it goes again. I move weird, very weird. And I noticed that feather went on a bad shape, so I kind of lined it up. Make sure of that. Don't grab your bird when the feathers are in bad shape because you're squeezing them. Actually, she's got one that is damaged right there. It got a little bit of something on it. Probably she did it with the other ones in the cage. Okay, now we got her. Okay, I'm gonna put her back on this hand. Make sure I got this. I'm gonna try not to move weird right now. And this is how people show the birds, like this. They coop them up like this. There is the bird. It feels safe right now, but she's looking where to fly to. Never been held. Okay, but I still got her. She's not gonna get away. You hold the wings right here with the tail, and you hold the legs right there. It's less likely to get away from you. And then if she does pull the wing out, like she's doing, you can grab her whole body. Don't stress her, okay? Whichever hand you feel more comfortable. And then every time you do it, you see the people have this kind of birds, how they roaming them all the time. They are not roaming them. They are making sure they are not getting damaged. Like the feathers, because these birds need the feathers. Like I say, there is one damage somewhere in there. Move here a little. So anyway, that's what I want to talk about. Just be gentle, mainly. I'm grabbing her body, the wings, and the tail, and the wings, the tail, and the feet. And if I feel she's moving, squeezing, or twisted in my hand, I change the other hand or change positions to get her to a position that she's gonna be okay. You see how she's trying to fly? I still got her. This is what I want you to see. I still got her. She hasn't really flapped, and she never been touched. So my movements, that are weird movements that I've been making, that's when she started flapping. And here I'm talking to her ear, so that's very different for her. So you always make sure you see these feathers. I don't know if you can see the detail, but look at the feathers. If you see twist or different weird shapes and curves and stuff on the feathers, this bird is being handled little bad, a little, different. And you have to think about that when you do it. You can show her wings. I know she's never, you see how she jumps? You can show her wings and stuff, and it's the first time she's been held. You're gonna see here if she's got damage on it. I only see that one feather is split right there. It's not that bad. The one on the other side, I think she did it on the cage with the other ones. This are not too bad. She's still dirty on the wings. She just came in off the other from the other loft. Okay, but this is a bird, and every move you see me do right here, get her in position so my hands don't squeeze her, don't twist the feathers, don't pull the feathers. And if you pay attention, all my fingers, I'm holding in one hand, but I'm not forgetting that she never been touched. All my fingers are kind of loose. She is in a position that she is comfortable, and that's what we're looking for. But whenever I move, I get her back in position so I don't damage her, squeeze her, or anything like that. Okay, and that's her. That's the bird. Okay, you grab her whole body. Very different than grabbing a chicken. You see how I switch hands, but I keep the her feet in between my, I almost don't have nothing on top of her, on her back. She already just sitting there. This is a long video, supposed to be a short video, but I want you to see all the movements that we're doing, her being the first time being handled and things like that. Okay, well, I hope everybody's doing well, and probably gonna make another video about this, but I just wanted to show you how the things that you have to look for. Don't grab them with wet hands, sweaty hands. Don't squeeze them. Don't twist feathers. They need their energy and everything from the body to replace feathers. And one feather is bad, they need the feathers to be perfect. They always taking care of those. Okay, and rubbing them too much is not a good idea either, especially on the flight feathers. But we got to think about all the details. Okay, all right, I hope y'all have a great day, and thank you for watching and your support. Y'all have a good day. Bye bye.